कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, अरे कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो। साहब मिले सबूरी में, अरे साहब मिले सबूरी में, मन लागो यार फकीरी में, मन लागो।
And when Jesus finished these sayings, the crowds are astonished at his teaching, for he was teaching them as one who had authority and not as their scribes. The real Guru would always speak from an inner sureness. He would not act as an agent of the crowds, not as a social pleaser. He is not looking to get his authority from somewhere else. He is not looking to gain applause from the crowds. When he speaks, it is very clear that it is not the gathering that gives him strength. His strength comes from somewhere within. And that display of inner strength is what really convinces the listener. The words never convince. For what are words? Words are just social constructs. They can never convince anybody. It is the manifestation of the inner authority that convinces anybody. If you have a guru who just looks a social construct, out to please, coming from a tradition, following a method that has already been in circulation, then that teacher carries no intrinsic authority. He is just repeating like a parrot what so many others and what the scriptures too have already said. If you are drawing your authority from the work of someone else, then you are not fit to be a teacher. The teacher is always original. His authority stems from within. He has a direct relationship with the truth, not a borrowed one. He will never say that I am the disciple of such and such person, who in turn was the disciple of such and such person. The real teacher will never say that. Did Jesus ever say that he is the student of such and such person, who in turn was the student of that and that? He says directly, I am the Son of God, full stop. And from there I get my authority, directly from God. So the real teacher can never belong to a tradition. The real teacher belongs only to God.
A question about Jesus. I heard that 14 years of his history are missing, and seems that he was here in the Himalayas to learn.
Might be possible, but how does that matter?
No, just
Might
maybe
be possible.
he got some teachings too.
Might be possible. It's equally possible that he was roaming in the Antarctica. So, how does that matter? Jesus is not a product of his situations. It doesn't matter where he roams. He may roam in the Himalayas or in the Alps. The Himalayas do not make a Jesus. Jesus is not an evolutionary product. He is the direct son of truth. All this is just sensationalism. Did he come to India? Did he live in Kashmir? Do we have the marks of Jesus somewhere in India? All this is just gesticulation. The mind wants to have something to gossip, spiritual gossip. How does it matter? Never try to judge a teacher on his personal life, because you will never know all the facts.
What I meant is that you can learn from others and become
Is Jesus trying to hide something from you? Had this been important, that he has been learning from this and that, he would have disclosed. He is disclosing what he thinks is important for you to know. He is disclosing that he has direct authority from the truth. Had he wanted to tell you that coming to India is beneficial, he would have just said that in the Bible. Go to India, full stop. Bible starts and ends. Why are you so much interested in what Jesus did not say? Why are you not interested in what he did say?
Because this is hidden in the West, where in my country is Italy, the Vatican. Nobody talks about that.
First, go closely to what is already available about him, and that in itself is a treasure. When you have exhausted all that which he had to say, then you can go to that which he probably didn't say. I think about?
No, I think it has a relevance because
What is what said Jane?
She's saying that she thinks that the Jesus story has some relevance.
I just said that as a comment, I think that these Jesus stories, they have a relevance because we have so big stories that so big parts of the community, is identified with. And I think that's very good if they can clear that up so it is more in line with the truth.
Is the truth about what Jesus did, what Jesus ate, or is the truth there in what Jesus wanted you to know?
Yeah, but that's another thing. But like you have the Vedas, for example.
Huh?
Like you have the Vedas,
Yes,
for example,
yes.
and other stories.
Yes.
It has something to do about what kind of truth is it
In the
it?
Vedas and Upanishads, is the Rishi telling the student about his personal life, how old he is, where all he has lived, what is the name of his wife, what he eats, or is he talking of the truth? Should I be interested in the personal and demographic details of the Rishi? Or should I rather listen to what he is saying to me?
No, but these things they have, for example, about...
Can you answer firstly what I am saying? In any of the Upanishads, do you even find the Rishi saying anything about his personal life? Sometimes he does not even tell his name. Had the personal details been important, the teacher would have told them. If the teacher is not telling them, who are we to attach importance to them? Or do we think that teacher is deliberately trying to obfuscate something, keep it a secret? But no, we want to peep into the life of the teacher, which is our normal tendency, just as we want to peep into the life of our neighbor. Limit yourself to what has been said and what is available. Do not become susceptible to voyeuristic tendencies. Otherwise there is no end. How many wives did Krishna have? Was Krishna having sex with them? How come he had 16,000 wives and there are only 365 days in a year? There is no limit to where you can go probing into the personal details of a prophet's life. Where did he live? How did he eat? How was it that Krishna was born in captivity? How is it that just when he was about to be killed, there was a voice from the heavens? How is it possible that a little one was carrying the mountain on his little finger? There is no end if you are trying to seek pleasure in all these stories. Limit yourself to the Bhagavad Gita. Limit yourself to the Bhagavad Gita, the direct word from the master. Rest all is gossip. Mostly the people who are the most interested in gossip are the ones who are the least interested in the truth. If you are filled with truth, where is the space for gossip?
Yeah.
So even Jesus pushed his own concept of ego aside. He said to them that, I can't remember exactly the quote, but he said, the words that I speak are not my own, but are the words of the Father that dwelleth in me. So you look at that, he's saying it's the truth that's speaking through him.
Jesus is saying, I'm not important at all. It's the voice of the Father that is coming through me. When he is putting himself behind, when he is saying, I'm not important, my personal life is not important, who are we to make his personal life important? Did Jesus really marry the woman that went around with him? Was she a prostitute? Was she still an active prostitute? But why?